Hi everyone, and welcome to the House at Pig Corner, a channel which follows the lives of a herd of Guinea pig boars. Now only 13 in total, living mostly free range. Free to run around and forage by day, but sleeping safely inside at night. Pig Corner's in the southwestern part of the UK, near the estuary of the River Torridge. Hopefully now a few more of you are getting to recognise these boys as they appear. Already we're into mid-November, and the trees continue to provide a lovely display of autumn colours. The pigs eat some of the leaves once they've fallen, and the rest have to go in the green wheelie bins, along with dirty hay and pig poop. This is mid-morning, on the same day that poor old Pike passed away. With the annex now cleaned and refreshed, Albert's moved in with Amos and is making himself at home. He and Amos have of course already met several times, and just had a couple hours together in the old rabbit run next door. So a whole new world's opening up for Albert, and he seems quite happy with it. Amos doesn't seem to mind sharing his house with someone else. It was a toss-up who would move in with Amos, to be honest. It could have been Henry, or Amos could possibly have moved back to the main shed. But in the end it was decided this was the best option for now at least. There's lots of activity around the annex today, as you'd expect. So as the pigs were likely to be in this area, there's another rough and ready TP to keep them amused. Otherwise they'd be bothering Amos and Albert too much. Lots of red leaves lying scattered around everywhere, which the pigs like. They're off the red acer tree, or Japanese maple, which you might have seen at the beginning. The yellow leaves are mostly from the apple tree, and the pigs eat them as well. That was the rooks crowing which made the pigs scarper. They don't always react like that, so I'm guessing they must be able to differentiate between different bird calls. Pretty amazing really, isn't it? This scene on the steps with red leaves lying around is very reminiscent of a clip from the same time last year. Stanley's rehab, when the White Ministry joined the main herd after his time out. Stanley's no longer here, of course. It was his untimely departure which meant Gordon, Henry and Dylan moved here a few weeks later. So bless you, dear Stanley, you're not forgotten, and you were always the star of the show. So on into the playground for a while, looking back out towards where we've just been. Old Grumpy Bum is just back from foraging for fresh greens and dandelions. So there's a handful up for grabs, for anyone who's brave enough to come out from inside the warm shed. So who've we got in here then? Can we recognize and name all four of these boys? It is of course Dexter, Dylan, Dudley and Percy. So I hope you managed to get all four correct. A bit of rumble strutting from Dexter. But I've no idea what that's all about. No one's upset him, have they? Silly little pig needs to take a chill pill. So finally today we let Amos and Albert have a run around outside. And although most of the others are safely inside the shed, Henry is still out. That's not a problem, of course, and in fact it's quite nice. The only problem might be getting Albert back into the annex, as he's not used to that yet. Henry and Albert are very similar side by side, aren't they? Same father but different mothers, although the two mothers are themselves sisters. So work that one out if you will. I think it means they're half-brothers, as well as being cousins. It gets complicated, doesn't it? So I think Amos would be happy enough living with either of these two boys. Or even both of them. Not really sure there's room for 3 in the annex though. Although it's possible Henry and Albert could take it in turns. What do you think? I hadn't really considered that up to now. So this is where we leave it today. Which didn't turn out too bad despite the weather. The pigs got outside for fresh air and exercise, which is the main thing. As always, I look forward to your thoughts and comments, which provide ideas and inspiration one way or another. So thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio for now then. See you again soon.